Miller here from the W.A.U, and today I'm going to be teaching you the step-by-step for the front flip to help you with progressions and variations of landings. The front flip isn't an easy flip to get used to, but if you start to understand the movements and drill them, the flip becomes much easier. I'll demonstrate a few and then we'll get started. So the first step to the front flip is the run up, and you don't want to be taking a half-a-mile run to your front flip takeoff because you won't be able to perform it. And you don't want to be standing too close to your takeoff because you just got no momentum to it. So what you want to do is you want to find a nice distance away from your takeoff point where you don't get out of breath and you can perform your front flip nicely. You also don't want to be taking too short steps because you'll be out of breath and you'll tire yourself out. You want to be taking nice long strides towards your front flip, so you can perform it with a lot of power and spring. I'll demonstrate by doing a front flip and I'll put it in slow motion so you can see my run up, and then you can see how it is and you can try it yourself. So the second step to the front flip is the little hop just before your front flip. You don't want to take such a giant leap towards it because you kill all your momentum and you're not going to perform a very nice front flip. You want to glide just above the ground, not even about this high, so you've got a nice smooth takeoff towards your front flip. Another thing you need to know is you need to know a technique called blocking, which is where, put the camera to the floor, is where instead of landing straight like this before your front flip, you want to land kind of so your feet are in front of you. When you land on the balls of your feet, so you're ready for your front flip. So if you run and you hit your front flip like this, you're going to fly straight out and you're not going to get much height. But if you land like this, like so you've blocked, all your momentum will go straight up and you'll get some nice height on your front flip, and then you come into the tuck. I'll demonstrate what it's like when you block, and so you can get a feel of it and you can try yourself. Something I forgot to mention was you also want to spot something just above head height, because if you look at something towards the ground, you're going to convert all your momentum towards the ground and you're not going to land a very nice front flip. Thought I'd just throw that in there because I forgot to mention it in the last video. So the next step to the front flip is the tuck. So what you want to do is you want to have your arms nice and high so you can throw them in for a nice side tuck. You also want to bring your legs up in towards your body so you can grab. The way I tuck is I grab my shins and tuck my head in nice and tight, because the tighter you tuck means the faster you're going to spin. If you don't have a nice controlled tuck and you tuck in like this, you're not going to have a very nice spin and you're not going to go as fast and you're not going to make it and you're going to hurt yourself. I'll demonstrate how I tuck and I'll put it in slow motion, and you can go out and you can go try it yourself. The final step to the front flip is the landing, and it's probably the hardest part of the front flip because it's a blind flip and you can't spot the floor before you landed. So what I done was I waited until it felt right and I just untucked, and yeah, I land badly the first few times, but then you start understanding the spin and it just comes gradually and you know when to untuck. Sometimes I force myself to overspin and then I'd safety tap, which is, if you just put the camera on the floor, is you just overspin a bit, and to stop yourself, you just put your hands on the floor and just tap and you just get back on your feet. I'll show you a few landings. There's the parkour roll, the step out, so if you want to link it to somewhere else you can step out and do like a cartwheel or round off or whatever. Parkour roll, it just stops stress on your shins, so it prevents a bit of injury. So I'll demonstrate a few different landings and then you can try it yourself. So guys, that was the front flip tutorial. I hope it helped and I hope you enjoyed. It was my first tutorial I've ever done, so it probably wasn't the best, but I thought I'd give it a shot. If you want another tutorial on anything or any help with something, just leave a comment down in the comment section and leave a like and subscribe because it'll help out the W.A.U. So stay safe and I'll see you next time.